Welcome to a world where efficiency meets innovation. This is a world where we break down complex systems into simpler, more manageable pieces, and where we automate processes to achieve unparalleled productivity. This is the world of API testing. In this video, we will delve into the depths of API testing, understanding its definition, purpose, types, advantages, and most importantly, the power of automation in API testing. So, if you're curious about how to transform your software testing process, make it more efficient, and elevate your tech game, then you're in the right place. Let's unleash the power of automation together. Stay tuned. What is API testing and why is it important? This question may be more common than you think, especially among those who work with software development, quality assurance, or any tech-related field. To answer it, we first need to understand what API testing is. Application Programming Interface, or API, is a set of rules and protocols for building and interacting with software applications. API testing then involves testing these APIs to ensure they perform as expected. This includes verifying if they return the correct response or output under different conditions, handle error situations gracefully, and communicate seamlessly with other APIs or components. Now, there are several types of API testing, each with its unique focus. Functional testing is perhaps the most common, checking if the API works as intended. Integration testing ensures that the API interacts correctly with other components, while performance testing measures how the API behaves under load. Regression testing, on the other hand, ensures that new changes haven't broken existing functionalities. Last but not least, security testing safeguards the API from potential threats or vulnerabilities. So, what makes API testing important? Well, firstly, it allows access without a user interface, meaning you can test the core functionality even before the UI is ready. It's also time-effective, as testing can be automated and executed in parallel, significantly reducing the time required for comprehensive testing. This brings us to the question of why automate API testing. Automation makes API testing faster, more reliable, and efficient. Unlike manual testing, automated tests can run at any time, covering more ground in less time. They are not easily frustrated by minor changes in the user interface, making them more stable. Additionally, they allow for comprehensive coverage of the application's functionality, including edge cases and error scenarios that may not be easily achievable through manual testing. API automation is also well suited for data validation, as it can verify the correctness of data returned by the API without any hassle. Take, for instance, a simple scenario of testing a login functionality. Using a popular API testing tool like Postman, we can automate the process of sending a post request to the login endpoint with a set of credentials and then checking the response for a successful status code and a valid authentication token. This basic example exemplifies how API automation simplifies and speeds up the testing process. API automation thus is independent of specific browsers or platforms, making it ideal for testing the back end of applications that need to work across different environments. By integrating API tests into the development pipeline, issues can be detected early in the development process, a shift-left approach to testing. This reduction in the maintenance overhead is largely due to the fact that API tests are less affected by UI changes. Moreover, API test automation can easily scale to test multiple endpoints, versions, or services in a microservices architecture. The tests can be isolated from the user interface, allowing for testing of specific functionalities or endpoints independently, simplifying debugging, and making it easier to identify the root cause of issues. In conclusion, API testing, and more specifically, API test automation, is a crucial aspect of modern software development. It offers numerous benefits, from speed and efficiency to stability and comprehensive coverage, making it an essential tool in the pursuit of software quality and reliability. Before we wrap up this informative journey through API testing, we'd like to remind you that we need your help to produce more valuable videos. You can help by subscribing to our YouTube channel and smashing that like button. Don't forget to enable notifications so you can be first to see our next video. So stay tuned for more insightful videos in the future. Thank you for watching.